All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ESEL weekly recap. To kick things off, we've got the men's T20 World Cup going on in India and Sri Lanka right now. There was a huge upset recently. I believe it was South Africa took down India in a 76 run upset, which was kind of absurd. But moving on from that, Eric, please take it away.
Oh, we got a big time hockey weekend for the US. I mean, it was insane. It was a beautiful weekend. I mean, wouldn't you agree, Ethan? I mean,
Oh, it
I
absolutely. I mean,
preemptively
I've never
celebrated
felt
last
more
night.
patriotic in my life. This was
And
just,
I
it
mean,
really had the boys buzzing. I mean, you
oh,
could just feel it in the air outside.
they look like bumblebees.
Oh,
Excuse me.
100%.
It,
I
it
felt
was
like
it
a
was
bumblebee, Eric.
phenomenal.
I felt like one.
Oh, I did too, man.
It was beautiful.
Last night, it was beautiful. Everything was beautiful.
100%.
But the most beautiful thing was, as I'm about to show for y'all, uh, Jack Hughes's golden goal in the overtime, 2-1 in the overtime, as your analyst predicted. By the way, just had to throw that out there. But let's see if I can just get this.
Boys going insane. You know, Eric, if I had a daughter, I think I would let Jack Hughes date her. No problem at all.
He
Abs-
seems like a very respectable young
I
man.
mean, just a
I mean,
great
a
man,
very respectable young gentleman
skillful
from the U.S.
individual. I mean,
Now,
put him on Mount
this is
Rushmore, if I may say so. I mean, that
this is
was
on a side. I mean, this is on a side note, but uh, Jack Hughes with the goal, he wasn't even our most important player. Our most important player was this man right here in the goal. I mean, uh, Hellebuck might as well run for president because I think if he did, he'd win.
he'd
I
have my
think if he
vote.
did,
I'd
he'd win.
vote for him.
I mean, look at the save. He just the Canadians trying to get
Get
it
him
in,
shut
and
out.
he
I mean, he was
builds a
facing
wall to the north, and
McDavid,
he goes no.
McKinnon. Who else? McDavid, McKinnon, and what was the other ones? The other man, Macklin
Celebrini,
Celebrini. I mean, dude, that is a crazy line, and he's out here shutting the door on him. I mean,
41 saves.
it's
41.
outrageous. You don't see
It
this
was
stuff.
beautiful. A beautiful sight to behold.
100%. And that closes out the Olympics for the U.S., I believe.
And
You
here's
want
yeah,
to give the
unfortunately we're not taking home. Here's the standings, the final medal standings. Unfortunately, we're not taking it home. But
yeah,
when you got Norwegians who did go and they do all their little skating and
yeah,
all
the
their
damn
and I
mountain
mean, come on, what
ski.
are you gonna do? It's the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, no, but I mean, shout out to Alyssa Liu on her beautiful
Oh,
skate to close it
big
out,
time.
win the gold, ending that drought. I mean, come on. I
24
mean, the U.S.
years.
stepped it up this Olympics. I mean, we ended two droughts, the men's hockey and the figure skating podium. I
Hmm.
mean,
Yep.
it was
Yep.
fantastic. I love to see it.
Beautiful.
Anyway, moving on from this to the NFL. This week, we had Tyreek Hill get released from the Dolphins. Kind of a little bit of a shock to some people, I believe. But from what we've seen from the Dolphins firing Mike McDaniel, they look like they're ready to clear house. I don't know where they go forward or where they go with it moving forward, but I think getting rid of Tyreek for some cap space and that might just be the right move. I mean, he's been injured. He's getting a
100%.
little bit old. It
I mean, he's
just
coming
kind of
off
got to do it.
the ACL tear too.
Yeah,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
you just got to do it. And
Gotta
on
do it.
over here in Dallas, right here, the local move, we had Javonte Williams with the big extension. Personally, as a Cowboy fan, I'm not upset at that at all. Before the season, I didn't really understand why we went and got Javonte Williams. I thought he was going to be kind of just this mid-level. He's just a guy on the field. He touches the ball, he runs it when he needs to. But he proved himself to me. I mean, it took 4 or 5 guys to take him down every single time he touched that football. What else do you want from your running back? When you've got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens on the outside, this dude can be lethal, especially once you start getting into the end zone. The Cowboys' red zone offense struggles real big sometimes, and having a guy like Javonte to be able to run dudes over can be a big help.
Ethan, I model myself after my icon of sports analysis, Stephen A. Smith. In
100%.
fact, my analysis professional name is Eric B. Smith. So, I mean, in case you couldn't, I model
Yeah,
myself after Stephen
100%.
A., one of the greats. And I'm just smiling and cheesing because if you know what Stephen A. does when the Cowboys get talked about, he does the same thing. I mean,
Oh,
look, I think it's a great move from the Cowboys. I just don't. We have 20 plus years of y'all doing nothing. So I think it's a good move. I just the odds have always been stacked against the Cowboys. I don't know what
That's
you need lightning to strike twice. So you're
yeah.
gonna need another big move this offseason to want to compete, especially with the shenanigans that was going on in the offseason last season. It's just again good move. I just don't know where it puts you.
You know what? It'll just make that Super Bowl win that much greater when we get it. I mean, everybody every year they count us out right off the bat. Whenever
Ain't
that
nobody
comes
talking about no damn
next
Super Bowl.
season,
Ain't nobody talking about no
we win
damn
it
Super Bowl.
next season. All right. This whole city is going to be going fucking bonkers. All right. It's going to be the best thing that you ever seen. Okay. So you can hold me to
That is
that. All right.
blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
Oh, what? No, 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 no. When they get this defense turned around, all right, and we don't have a bottom five defense, and you've got a guy like Dak at the helm with two like fighter jets on his left and right, just absolutely air raiding all over the field, all right? This team, they can do it. They can do it, but we need the corners to step it up. We need the secondary to be better. We can't be letting up 800 million passing yards every single game. They got the interior men straightened away. You know, you went and got Quinton Williams and Kenny Clark. You got that part locked down. A couple, maybe another big linebacker signing. The starting the front seven, they're going to be great. You know, you've got some maturing DNs. They're going to look good, but that secondary has got to get better. We get beat way too easy. You saw the start of the season against the Giants. I think it was week 2. There was no reason that game should have gone. I believe I don't know if it went in overtime. I think it stayed in regulation, but it took last second play to beat them because we had them beat, and then they let Malik Neighbors go deep twice. I mean, you just can't have that. If you want to be a winning team, you can't have that happen.
We can. I agree 100%. But it's the Cowboys. The Cowboys and Super Bowl doesn't go in the same sentence together. It just doesn't.
Well,
Anyway,
we'll move on. That's all right.
yeah,
Moving on to the
this is just a.
MLB. We've got spring training has just began, so we've got opening day coming up in I think a little over a month. The Yankees with a big one yesterday over the Tigers, 20-3.
I
I
mean, how do you let that happen?
I don't know, man.
I,
I get it, spring training, but oh
but
my
still,
lord.
I mean, that's the equivalent of. You remember that Dolphins Broncos game that was in the regular season a
Mhm.
couple of years ago? With what was it like 72 to
Yeah,
something 35.
it's just an absurd
I
gap.
mean, it's the same type of deal. But that would be like if that game was in the preseason for the NFL. I mean, it's just
Yeah, that's
not a
just
good look for the Tigers, not at
insanity.
all.
Anyway, feel free update us. The Genesis Invitational going on this weekend.
Yes, yes. Pretty. That's a live scores I got going on right now. But I mean, Bridgman is kind of just running away with it. I mean, he was running away with it more earlier before we started the show. He was mine. He was
Minus
I think
21.
two under through three, so it looks like he's even back out now. But I just Kitayama can't really. Maybe he can catch up. I just don't. I see Bridgman running
The
away
big
with the
gap.
tournament. I mean, if you go look, he's got a 6 stroke lead right now, and everybody is kind of on the same page with them. Like we can go take a scroll through, but I mean, the further on you get down the leaderboard, I mean, there's no way there's just no way it doesn't happen. Uh, I
Update
think
me,
it
our
was a
boy
good
Scotty.
showing for Rory. I think Rory did a good job. I really like uh his performance. Uh, what happened to Rye? I was, oh wow. Okay, so
Bit of a
Rye,
collapse.
yeah, dude, what are we doing? He was at number two, tied for two with Rory, I think. Day two. So or day one. So I mean, I just don't know. That was a collapse. But I mean, the big story this weekend was Scotty. Yeah, I mean, day one was absolutely horrendous. It was he was tied for 71st, I think,
Yeah.
which was
Mhm.
dead last.
Yeah.
or that might have been
He was
72nd.
going to get cut.
Doesn't matter. He was going to get cut, and there was nothing you were going to do about it.
No.
They get the rain delay, and he comes back out, finishes round one, and like gets up to 55th, almost misses it again, and then just round two he goes through. And I gotta tell you, Ethan, from a world number one, I was not expecting that.
No,
I was not expecting. I wanted it to see some more
nobody
some
was.
more dominance,
Yeah.
and we just didn't get it out of him. Yeah, I don't know why.
I
I
was
I really do
insane.
think, and it's been going on for the past 2 weekends, right? Last weekend at Pebble Beach. I mean, he had a pretty bad showing the first couple of days, but nothing like we saw this weekend at all. I mean, it was
Yeah. He's been
anyway.
dancing around the top, but he just hasn't been able to close one out this season. Yeah, I mean, I get it's
As
early. I know we're just starting back up, but from the world number one, you would think he'd at least have one under his belt by now, or at least have been in a playoff for one of the
big time, or
championships.
been
You
in the
know,
picture, like top five.
right? He seems to
Anyway,
be sitting though between 6 and 10 each week. I don't know what's going
I
on with
mean,
that.
where's he at right now? Where's he at? Scheffler. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
there
Well,
we
he
go.
turned it back up.
Okay,
Well, he was about -3 at the beginning of the day.
he was.
So I mean, to go 5 under through 15, Scotty, jeez.
There you go.
But
Just work your way
again, look
back
at
in
the
there.
he's working his way back up there. But I mean, at the same time,
Yeah.
that Bridgman's just gonna run away with it. He's
Oh,
just gonna.
we're gonna
No
have to
one is
hurry
gonna
this one
stop
up
Jacob
though.
Bridgman from winning this tournament.
We got 10 minutes left, all right. So we're gonna speed run this just a little bit. But we
Yeah,
got the Premier League, all right. Right now, you got your big four leaders: Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, and Chelsea, all looking to move into the Champions League, where the playoffs are just now starting. And then you've got Man United, who's going off to the Europa League. That's all that we've got going on in the Premier League right now. They've kind of just got a little bit of back and forth going for the next few weeks until the Premier League playoffs begin and you actually start to see who's going to win that. But moving on, the NBA. I mean, the Pistons.
pretty exciting season we got going on here. I
Yeah.
mean, it Pistons are obviously dominating the East. There was no question about that. But if you look, the Celtics are on a pretty good run too. 8-2 through their last 10 with a 2-game win streak, so 7-1, I think. Uh, through the past,
Past eight.
is their streak past 8? Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, Knicks are doing pretty well, but I mean the story here is the Cavaliers. I mean, look at them.
On a tear.
Look They're on a 9-1 with a 7-game win streak. Okay, uh, make the East interesting, please.
Yeah.
Western Conference. I mean, I despise the Thunder. I
And
don't want to
nobody
see
likes him. What's up with Shea? Nobody wants to watch Shea play ball. I don't
free
like how
throw
you play ball.
merchant. Free throw merchant. I don't like him. I don't want him to win. I want him to suffer and not make the playoffs first season. Uh,
100%.
but I mean, again, this conference is mainly just a it's top heavy, man. It's these two are gonna run away with it, and they're gonna be the favorites. Uh, in other news in the West, shout out Friedman. My Pelicans won last night over the 76ers. So let's go see where they are. Yep, 6. Yep, we took a pretty good win. Okay. I understand that the 76ers are, I think, dealing with a couple injuries. But I
Joel
mean,
Embiid is the worst center that I've ever seen in my life. Can you believe that man was like he was an MVP at one point, I believe. I mean, that's just it's
shocking.
blasphemous. What
Shocking and appalling.
he's terrible.
Indeed.
Every year he's injured. Every year he's injured. Isn't he the reason that they added this new rule where you have to play, I believe it's 62 games, I think.
I,
I mean,
quite possibly. Quite
I
possibly. I
believe
mean,
it was his fault. And look at him. He's nowhere near being in MVP talks. I can't believe they haven't traded him yet. He sucks. He's just awful.
he's got to go. He's got to go. In
Anyways,
other news, college
college
basketball.
basketball.
Man, what a weekend.
This has
What
been
a
exciting.
week.
I've loved this weekend. I mean, just
I
to
mean,
run through a few of them. Last week, before we got into the weekend, I believe it was Wednesday, you had Creighton upset number 5 UConn. And I mean, that just got the ball rolling because then we had, and I get it's not a huge upset, but I mean, Houston taking down Arizona, it's a big game.
Yep.
26
Was that?
BYU taking down number 6 Iowa State. AJ Daibansu looking pretty good out there. Cincinnati taking down number 8 Kansas. I think that's probably
That is the
the biggest
biggest
red
story.
flag. I mean, that's the headline for the week, especially after what we just saw happen with Darren Peterson. I mean, come on.
I'm,
That's terrible.
if any team reaches for him at the one pick, I mean, I don't know
It's a
what I have to
reach.
say. I he is dealing with constant cramps. There's no denying he's a great player, but I mean, if he's not going to go out and finish the game, you can't pay the. You're going to pay the man to cramp up in the middle of the game. I mean, are we
Yeah,
serious? This is what you're going to do?
it's pretty rough.
You can't do that. I mean, uh, you cannot make a team rely on you. I think that his draft stock needs to go down 10 spots minimum. I like it. It's just you can't trust a guy like that with the number one pick if you're a team looking to rebuild.
Yeah, we'll see how the coaches start thinking about that as the draft approaches this summer. But number 3 Duke at number 1 Kansas, a pretty big. Or I'm sorry, number 3 Duke at number 1 Michigan. I mean that
Yep,
was a big game. Duke getting it done. Cameron
big
Boozer
win.
looking good. He's back. He's flowing. I mean,
Oh yeah, big win for them. The Duke program, obviously one of the most storied programs in college basketball. They just they're going through it. They're gonna be a pretty
they're gonna be. I
high
mean, they're already a
expectation team.
contender. You know, they're
Yeah,
they're
for
looking
sure,
for another 1 seed this year. Now, looking right there,
for sure.
Illinois and UCLA. I don't know if you saw that game, but I saw the ending of it. All right, absolute
Madness,
insanity.
madness.
Illinois went up by 1 with I believe 2.4 seconds left and allowed UCLA to make a full court layup. I mean, how do you let a dude just travel the whole court uncontested and make a layup to win the game? I mean, what are we doing? In overtime too? Like,
It they that's what Ethan. It comes down to who wants it more. And you know, if you're gonna go out and party, I mean, I'm guessing that's what they're doing at Illinois, the Fighting Illini. I don't know what they get up to on that campus, but if they're gonna go out and do that, by the way, just your daily reminder: stay off the
yeah,
weed.
got to.
Anyway, because they're sitting in the backcourt, on the other side of the court, just doing all this, and then they got to do it going
They,
all the
they
way
don't want it.
down to make a layup. They don't want it. I mean, what are you doing?
It's ridiculous.
It's
It's
nonsense.
terrible.
Nonsense.
And then finally, to cap off the week, we had SMU with a big win over Boston College for the March Madness seeding.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
That will
it was a quadrant 3 win, so it wasn't nothing crazy. But
let's go get the where we at?
that's a
Where we
great
at?
question. I
What
think is it Atlantic Coast?
are we Atlantic? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
ACC. What am I doing?
I don't know why they don't have
I'm sorry,
American.
producer. I don't know what the producer was doing. I
I don't
don't
know. It's just doing
nonsense.
stupid stuff. But yeah,
Anyway, if you look,
we're
we're
on the
pretty
brink.
good. We're on the brink. Yeah.
I've
I
been
mean,
seeing we're looking to be seated at 9 and 10 right now, somewhere around there. If we can get, I believe we have 2 games left, get some wins there.
yeah.
That could be huge. We might make March Madness if we keep it up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Which would be electric.
it would be. But that's all we got for you this week on the weekly update. We'll move over soon. We will be discussing Darren Peterson and his draft stock. Does he still deserve to be number 1? Are the cramps legit? Or is it time to start moving down the board and grabbing at dudes like Cameron Boozer and seeing what they're going to do for you? We'll see you then.